Hi Tanya, how you doing today? Stressful? Yeah, I can imagine. Don't worry, you're in safe hands today. So look, today I'll quickly run you through what's going to happen in lieu of your auction. So obviously there has been a lot of work that has been done up to this point. So for us to make sure that today goes as well as it possibly can, not just for the sale of your property, we also need to make sure the area in which we're going to be conducting the auction is also going to be safe for everyone attending. So we do need to make sure we tick off a few things, and that's firstly that starts off with making sure that we're doing it in a safer environment. So we have prepared a lot of signage, flags, display boards, as well as a lot of staff members around the auction area to make sure we're safe from any potential hazards. So we have identified the front porch as well as the road area as the areas that's going to be very limited to any of these potential hazards. I've also prepared the auction marketing plan, so this will help us gain maximum attention for the property prior to the auction, to attract prospective buyers as well as anyone that may be walking around to partake in the auction itself. So in terms of documents, we do have the Section 32s, the due diligence checklists, and all these privacy statements all in play as well as part of legislation to make sure that any prospects coming by do have all the information they need about this auction and the property. And did you have any particular questions that you had for me? Yeah, so obviously we did set the reserve price at around $2 million to $2.2 million. So that's our range, and obviously the reserve price for you would be $2 million. So if we do get a bid at $2 million, it means that we are here to sell. So look, without further ado, we might just quickly check around the property to ensure everything's all good, and then we'll commence proceedings. All right. No worries. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all here today to the property 21 Butler Street, Camberwell. We do like to firstly begin and say that the auction will be conducted in accordance to the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of auction. The vendor here today has set a reserve price of $2 million. So after that, we are here to sell, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, I'd like to commence. So who'd like to start the first bid today? Why don't we all start ourselves off at $1.6 million? $1.6 million to start the proceedings today. You, sir. $1.6 million. $1.6 million and the man in black. Do we have a second bid? I know that red lady over there. You are having a bit of a thought. Why don't you raise the stakes up? Give us a 1.62. 1.62. There we go. Man in black comes back at 1.8. Big call. $1.8 million. This is a beautiful terrace home in Camberwell. It's part of a very highly sought after area, ladies and gentlemen. So, we all know what this area provides in terms of amenities, high quality of schools. It's somewhere where everyone wants to be in the eastern suburbs. It's a suburb that's highly revered. So $1.8 million is very, very understated in terms of its value. Do we have a third bidder that's going to come in? The man standing over the back with the jacket comes in at $2 million. $2 million is the bid. $2 million is the bid, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have another bidder? Calling $2 million once. Calling $2 million twice. Calling $2 million three times. And sold. Congratulations, man in the jacket in the back. Well done. We'd like to just quickly invite you to come down to the front to have a quick chat. Everyone else, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed today's event, and I wish you a safe Saturday.